Hey, Lifetree Church, Uncle Dave here today with Missions Monday. Want to take an opportunity to let you guys know what we do with the Assemblies of God World Missions, and first off, really to thank you for your constant and faithful prayers and support that keeps the ministry going. We couldn't do what we do without what you do, so thank you so much for that. Here in the United States, in the Assemblies of God, we have about 30 different ethnic, language, and culture groups, and our work is to connect with them to build a missionary culture in each of our ethnic churches and see missionaries sent from each ethnic community all over the world. We don't want to just send missionaries to all nations, we want to send them from all nations. Now, in the beginning, in America, our very first missionaries were sent right around 1800. Traditionally, we think of a man by the name of Adoniram Judson as the first American missionary ever sent. He went to Burma. 10 years prior to him, though, if you study about it, you'll see that there was a man by the name of George Liley, and he was sent by the Baptist Church to Jamaica. George Liley was a freed slave. He was a black man. It's very possible that the first American missionary was a black believer in Jesus who went to build churches in Jamaica. That's what we want to continue to do today, is see missionaries sent from each of our culture groups wherever God is calling them. For the past 5 years, we've been able to see new missionaries, first-time missionaries sent from our Hispanic community, from our black community, Korean community, Vietnamese fellowship, Filipino missionaries, missionaries born in China, sent through the United States Assemblies of God all over the world. We're even working now with our deaf community. They want to send missionaries that not only will work with the deaf, but missionaries who are deaf. About 70 million people in the world who are deaf, and nobody is better equipped to reach a deaf person than a deaf person. If God is calling, we have an obligation to send and an opportunity to send, and that's what we do. We make all these connections. It's a very challenging, a very interesting style of ministry, but I'll tell you this as an action step for you and as a challenge for you today. It all starts with me and with you in the same place, with a conversation. When I find a new leader of a different ethnic community that we want to work with, I call, we begin a conversation and build a relationship. And then, as I say, follow the yellow brick road. Let God take that along wherever it's going to go. Let me challenge you today. If you're out and about, you hear somebody speaking a language you don't understand, you see someone who looks a little different, culturally different than you, don't avoid them. Pray this prayer: Lord, give me an opportunity to build a relationship, to have a conversation with this person, to understand their culture a little better, to see through their eyes and see how we together can be a blessing in the kingdom of God. I guarantee you do that, Dr. Seuss's words will be true of you. Remember that little book by Dr. Seuss, The Places You'll Go, The Things You'll Do? God will do that through you. Pray the prayer: Lord, give me an opportunity to start a conversation and build a relationship with this person, and let him use you to bless the nations as a result of your faithfulness. Have a great Monday, friends. God bless you. See you soon.